This morning, I woke up and opened Twitter, only to see the homie Hansky tweeting some footage about original SC, and so I'm visibly confused, but I'm gonna be honest, I just closed the app. A bit later, I learned that they have released a new trailer for second chapter, and what an odd timing. So I see, because apparently here it says Taipei Game Show. Hello people, we are back for some more trails, I guess, and we're here to react to, well, the Trails in the Sky second chapter gameplay trailer. Usually I wouldn't do that, but this year I want to follow closely Falcom. Because apparently the promise about delivering multiple games in 2026 is still on. And they have teased the 45th anniversary heavily, which is happening in, I think around March, by the way. They teased that with a picture of Tokyo Zonaro too, so it seems like they are cooking something up. I think I've seen like 3 screenshots, and then a tiny tidbit of one of Annalise's crafts. So let's jump in. I don't have much expectations, but if it's a gameplay trailer, I want to see new mechanics. Where's my sound? Oh, my shit wasn't on. All right. That's different. Ooh. Zir. Oh, showcasing the boss? That's... wow. An interesting choice. And then Kevin, of course. Oh, we're not getting voice acting? We are not. Kevin, do you have Jordans on? Damn. And Lace again? I think I saw that. Hold on. Yes, it's this one. Yeah, I'm so happy, man. Yo, was that a lag? Oh, that is... all stats? Hold on! We got some interest. Even CP? Oh yeah, this character is good. Showcasing this boss again. Are we... really? That hurts. Wow. What? Is that an S-Craft? That's amazing! Luciola, yes. I saw a screenshot of Luciola, yes. And Blue Gland, of course. What is... oh, that's tough. Alright, man. Alright, cards. It's high. It looks pretty cool. Can the game stop lagging, though? Oh yes. Oh, the soundtrack. Blue Gland again. Oh, what? Bro. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a lot of damage. They keep... this is so crazy. They keep upping the levels. They keep pushing the limit, bro. Looks... I mean, better and better. It just makes sense, right? That they get better and better over time. This is so crazy because, well, the last game released in September, right? Kira, did you just launch a nuke? Wait, how does that make sense? If you know, you know, but why is it in space? I see. Well, this is just a showcase of some characters and their new crafts, which is good. But it wasn't necessarily what I was expecting. It's not a bad thing, by the way. It's just, again, this trailer is a bit of a surprise. Maybe I've been out of the loop and I didn't know. Damn it! I didn't know a trailer was coming. This is pretty surprising. Gameplay trailer. But what about the new mechanics? Can we get new mechanics? I'm pretty sure we are. Does that mean we're gonna get a new gameplay trailer? Probably in a few months, to be honest, but... What? Is that true? Hold on. It is! No way! Yo! Essence exactly is the Yakuza stuff. Is that true? I wasn't wrong when I said that. He really is. He really is wearing J's. Blue balls. Sure. But for me, the highlight is this. Wow. Again, I've only played FC, or well, first chapter. The other Sky games, I don't know. I know the overall story, alright? I do. However, if you were to ask me who this boss is, I would not be able to tell y'all. So, how come this boss has the most amazing craft in the whole video? Like, come on! Oh, by the way, Josh is in the party? They didn't lie when they said spoilers about second chapter. Well, this was a lovely, lovely trailer. And it's, again, surprising to me that it released, because it's been like not even a month and a half since like the last one. So the original announcement of second chapter and its first trailer, which was the teaser at the end of first chapter, right? But like, not even a month and a half after? Good, that's good. Again, it's probably for the... Because there's an event, right? The Taipei Game Show. Not just for funsies. But if they can keep making the trailers come at like a regular pace, that'd be very, very interesting. I was about to say that this is, again, unusual for Falcom. But if there's an event, then I guess it just makes sense. We have to remember that this is a new era for Falcom. Probably has started ever since last year with all the new marketing for first chapter, because this is a first for Falcom. They never marketed a game this hard. And it probably helps that Gung Ho was marketing with them. Yes, the trailers were a bit delayed, maybe by a few days. Some were the same day. So it was a bit rough on the sides. But overall, I think that it was pretty good. Again, if they can keep it coming like that, with global marketing, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy. I personally have no fears about this game, because the first one was already good. And not necessarily on the Falcom side, but on the Gung Ho side. What I hope for is for the final product to be a bit more refined, polished, really. Because this, in my opinion, is one of the biggest problems first chapter had. Early game, I think that the translation, the localization, the new one, is it's not bad, but it's a bit all over the place. It locks in like mid chapter 3, I think, or rather, you don't feel it as much during chapter 3, so it gets better by the end of the game, middle to end. But they really gotta get their shit on with the lexicon. My thing that's about it for this video. It really was just a quick video on the whim. Again, I said I wanted to keep a close eye on Falcom this year. Alright, I think this is it for this video. Boy, oh boy, I am happy to not have uploaded this earlier. It is currently the 1st of February, and we have an interview from the Taipei Game Show, which is, I won't lie, mad long. But there's some interesting info in it. First, Kondo. As for the other project besides Sky's second chapter, we're planning a major announcement in February this month. This year marks Nihon Falcom's 45th anniversary, and we hope to build excitement for this milestone by releasing major news in stages. And it seems like, it seems like the first stage is going to be this month, alright? With, I think, the big announcement coming next month in March for the anniversary. Now, as much as I want it to be Kaitu, not gonna be Kaitu. It is not. The most likely announcement would be Tokyo Zonaru 2, right? Has to be, right? Unless they're gonna announce something about other series, other IPs, I mean. That would be interesting, I won't lie. I'm starving for Markai too, but this would be welcome. Now there's this, which I haven't read yet. It's about SC, so let's read it before we move on to this, which is more about the overall situation of the Trails series than a focus on a game. So, in the original SC, Chapter 8, the protagonists need to walk around Liberl again to the whole... What was that? Oh, alright, I forgot. This is probably Google translated. We have no actual translation for now, so it might be approximate. Will this setting be retained in the remake, or can they quickly move to various places through the fast teleportation mode? In the part where there are many old places to revisit in second chapter, how to arrange the additional portions? Okay, I think what they're saying is that you retrace Liberl in SC, specifically in chapter 8, and there is no, what's it called? Fast travel, yes. So you're gonna have to walk on foot. What does Kondo say? In the first, fast teleportation function was added, and of course, it will be in second. But just like in the first, this function may be temporarily sealed, allowing the player and character to face the situation together. Players who have played SC should know that in the second half of the game, the kingdom will encounter a crisis where the guide will not be available, I suppose the map. It will also allow players to experience Estelle's hard work a little and bring her mood into the game. Sure. About additional elements, there will be guerrilla missions in the form of quests in the first bit. But this time we also want to add missions for popular characters or temporary characters, so please look forward to it. Alright, about this. The popular characters, temporary characters, probably gonna be quests like for Annalise in the first, but this time for Mueller and Julia. Probably. As for the guerrilla missions, I don't know what this means. Side quests, maybe? No, I don't know. The additional element will be the part where the airship cannot be used, which will also be faced by all the members together and a lot of active voices. The dialogue between team members while walking. Does that mean it's going to be voiced? Yeah, I think this is it. For example, Mr. Ida's or Lida's? No, I think it's Ida's. Volume may be twice as much as in the previous game, and there will be different voices depending on the partner you choose. I don't think this is a Mr. I think this is Miss. Can we go check? I think Ida is this ma'am right here. Yes, I think it's Hikaru Hida. So Tita's voice actress? Well, from what people say, they look at Chapter 8 like it's King Von, so this may not sound good, but we'll see when the game releases. There's also a bunch of stuff in this interview, like manga adaptation. I think it's a manga or maybe a novel about Louve. There's that, there's the Louve Monogatari manga as well, and they're basically talking, are you going to adapt them in the remakes, as I think these have released after the original games. Fortunately, the translation is very approximate, so we can't really know, but there is a lot of stuff. I would advise people to wait for actual translation so we don't get misleading stuff, alright? The other info is, I think it's still approximate info, I'm not sure, but it is about the series as a whole rather than just SC. I haven't read it either, other than the title of the post. If we're talking about the highest priority and the one everyone's been waiting for the longest, I think it's the final chapter of Trails Beyond the Horizon. We hope to put our efforts into that. However, whether the final chapter of Beyond the Horizon will actually be the next title will depend on the development progress and the company's revenue situation. I won't lie. This shit is scary. When Kondo says that, I'm scared. I am shaking in my boots. Now, development progress is fine because it's such a big game. I want them to take as much time as they can. However, this second statement, revenue, the company's revenue situation, I don't understand it really. Again, this is why it's so scary because I don't understand it. What does that mean? First chapter, they told us last time that it sold well in Europe and very well in America. So what does that mean? SC is probably going to be about the same, right? So I don't think there's gonna be any problems in terms of revenue. As for the remake of the third, oh yes, because there was a past interview which was a bit misleading about skipping the third to remake zero, some type of bullshit like that, and it was never happening, and it's probably never happening either because he's just gonna say that. As for the remake of the third, the development team seems very enthusiastic. I mean, duh. They keep urging me to decide whether the third or Trails of Zero from Zero is next, but I keep telling them nothing's decided yet because the third has a rather unique gameplay. I told the company that we need to carefully consider what form the remake should take. We also want to wait until the second is finished before making a decision. Interesting. So, kind of makes sense when they remade the first that the second was immediately coming. It just made sense. The third, though, they can probably take a break between these two. And this time I want to believe him. Usually, when Kondo says that, don't believe him. He's a liar. He's a pathological liar. Yes, do not trust this guy, alright? This time, though, I trust you. As mentioned before, we have many other projects, and we will carefully consider how to arrange them in order. Oh, a recent investor report indicated that Falcom plans to release 2 new titles in 2026, one of which is Trails in the Sky the second. Can you reveal any information about the other title? Ooh. So regarding this year, as the question mentioned, we have decided to release 2 new titles, a move that has been absent for decades. In terms of development progress, we are currently at a point where we should be able to achieve this goal. In addition to the second, we plan to have a major announcement next month, February. So this month. We intend to hold a big announcement in February. Wow! Nihon Falcom is also celebrating its 45th anniversary this year, and we hope to create a festive atmosphere by releasing major announcement in stages. Please wait a little longer for further news. Damn! Kondo, bro, you're hyping this up. I hope you can actually deliver this month. And by that I mean that the announcement is as exciting as you say, and not some Gurumin remake or some bullshit like that. What should be like Dragon Slayer remake, the original. I'm joking. Again, it's probably Zonaru 2, but who knows? We'll see. This is it for me. I just wanted to tackle this interview stuff very quickly because it seems like there was interesting information, and there was. Now, we need to wait for the translation, an accurate translation for the full interview, because, oh my god, you saw how beefy this is, right? So there must be a lot of information. Anyway, this is going to be it for me. I'm going to say goodbye to y'all and see you guys when this very hyped up announcement is released. Goodbye.